Sapling troops, Struxon here today bringing you a brand new video, and today we are going to be going over my best rush routes on the map London Docks. And today we are going to start off on the defensive side. I'm going to go A side first of all. So on this class I like to use, on this first one I like to use a stun grenade, airborne and hunker. You don't really need smokes for this one because you're not going to be rushing up mid map, so you want to rush like this. And you can stun or you can get a teammate to stun, just whatever is preferable, and the stun will land right at the front there, so it gets anyone that's coming past this red train. What you want to do is you want to just rush as quickly as you can, rush into here. I like to dolphin dive at this bit, lie down like that, and pre-aim like so. And if you can get to this corner, this is a really good corner, but they're most likely going to see you. So one thing I do tend to do is I dive like that, see if there's anyone there, and try to get to this window here, just shoot anyone that's coming in. Other things you can do with the exact same rush is you can come in here. You can just sit and head glitch this sort of bomb thing here. You can also sit in this corner here, and sometimes someone will run past you and start planting the bomb. You can defuse it like ninja, or you can just shoot them up and just like dip down towards here and try to escape. But yeah, that's the first rush I like to use on A side. Okay, so the next rush you want to do on A side is pretty much the same class setup. You want to use a stun or a nade, whatever. I prefer a stun. You want to get it off as quickly as you can. You want to just stun over like so. You want to rush up to here, jump on these barrels, just so like barrels, these wee box things. You want to just do that just in case you're getting shot and gives you a bit of cover, and you can see as you jump. So you run and you'll jump onto here, and if you see someone on the steps and there's no one shooting at you there, you can pretty much just jump around, pre-fire them like that, and then go straight into the spawn. I like to go up broody like that, check there, just in case there's one mid, maybe send a guy mid. If there's no one there, you don't have to check it, and then just sort of flank them round by B if they try and rotate or whatever. But that's a really useful one that you guys can try out. Another slight variation of that A1 is very similar, but this one you definitely prefer a stun for. So what you're going to do on this one, exact same sort of idea. You want to run, get your stun off nice and early. So you stun the guy on the steps, but you stay in line with this wall here. You hug it, and once you got one stunned, you jump, dolphin dive across like that sort of thing. So the person that's going to be stunned there, he's not going to be able to turn to shoot you, and the guys that are there won't be able to shoot you in time. Once you jump across there, you got a bit of cover, you can shoot that kill, and from here you can pretty much just sit and let your teammates who are going to be like top statue pushing up shoot the guys there, or if you can, try and escape back, just whatever. But that's a really good way of getting a first blood on the round. So moving on to mid-map, guys, there's not many sort of rush routes that I like to use. If you've seen my other videos, you see I just kind of go to the sort of head glitch there and just try to snipe them or shoot them with a bar. But one that I do like to use is the exact same class we had before. Instead, you have a sticky grenade instead of a stun. So you want to rush. You can use a stun if you want, but I just prefer a sticky grenade. You want to run, get your grenade off as quickly as you can. Just sort of hug the wall up here, pre-aim, pre-fire like so, push in, and then ideally you want to push all the way around, check left steps, try get down. I like to go around this van just in case there is someone here. Check the corners, and just flank them by A. If there's nothing there, you can assume they're going B. And yeah, so but pretty much once you get to this position, it's quite easy. If they're going A, you pretty much won the round. If they're going B, you kind of got to work with your teammates to break it down. But that's a really good sort of starting point if you're going to rush mid. Another mid-map rush that I like to use, I quite often take a teammate with me to do this one. Now you'll see why in a second, because what's going to happen is, actually I'll show you what the teammate does first. Ideally your teammate will come here and sort of watch your back, like pre-aim this with like a STG or a bar or something. You're going to be sat on that statue there. It's like, it's not really much of a rush as such. Well, it is a rush, but it's like, it's not really to get into the enemy spawn. You're just going to rush like this. If your teammate's coming with you, they're going to watch your back. You dolphin dive across, jump up here, and just watch the sort of stairway and the wee cross to A there. You can shoot them up. If you've got good gun skill, you can usually catch them crossing to A. If they come up the stairs, they're dead anyway, and your teammate's got your back. He's always sat there watching. Whilst you're sat on the statue, he's always sat there watching like that. If you're doing it yourself, you can just run and jump if you wish, and then try to get a nade off like that, or you can try nade before you even jump across. But ideally you have a teammate come there with you, watch your back just whilst you watch the cross to A. Same again with this next one for going mid-map. It's easy for a teammate to come with you, like it's quite handy. You want to jump across to the statue like so, you want to jump up, you want to run, and you want to jump round, pre-fire, and challenge the guy there. If you don't think there's going to be anyone there, you can also just sort of run down, peek here, and flank them round by A, basically go wherever you want. One thing I like to do is if I'm going by myself doing this rush, if you haven't got a teammate, maybe it's singles or something, you can go like this, throw the grenade, jump like that. The grenade will get them weak, pre-fire as you jump round, and then push into broody. Moving on to B side, there's not really many B side rushes that you want to really do. I like to use the exact same class, hunker, airborne, and have a stun. You want to stun over the back like this, hug the wall like so, dolphin dive across, and shoot anyone that might be trying to cross into coal. Go round, shoot up the guy there. There might be someone on that barrels there. Another variation you can do is you can rush straight up, sit on the head glitch of the bomb like that, just watch over it, or sit in this wee sort of camp in this wee sort of blue truck spot. Other things you can do is once you stunned, you want to maybe stun the left side first. Just watch the right side, be careful of that, get on the head glitch, shoot them up, but I prefer the first one. This one's a bit dodgy because you could get like shot from there, but that's the first one for defending B side. Next one for going B again is this one. You're actually going to go through mid-map, and you're going to go through mid-map cut to get this. Again, it's easier with a teammate. If you've not got one, you can just stun it yourself like so. Stun like that and just cut straight through here, pre-aim this whole way, try get onto this barrel head glitch, and once you're here, unless they go underground, they can't get out. You've won this gunfight 9 out of 10 times, and that's you pretty much got B held down. So this next rush is the only one that I will tend to use Inconspicuous Airborne class, and that's pretty much if I'm sure they're going A. If you know the other team likes to go A and they've done it pretty much every round, you can do this one. What I like to do is I like to run straight over towards B side. You want to get your stun off as quickly as possible. Try to do it on the right hand side of the truck more, because that means once they're stunned there, they're not going to be able to push this coal bunker, so you're pretty much free to run in, jump, pre-aim, nothing there, pre-aim the right hand corner like so, just in case they rushed up, and push all the way through underground, all the way up, and you can push pretty much right into their spawn. Because you got Inconspicuous on, you'll be a wee bit quieter. Just be careful around this bit, maybe let's like crouch about, look, have a wee look in Broody, guarantee there's no one in Broody, then you can push down here, check the side, around the back of this blue van, check all the corners, there's usually someone watching the flank. Look here, one might be there, whatever, and then just try flanking by A. Moving on to the offensive side, this is for going down towards A-bomb. Guys, you'll always want a teammate smoking the cross, you know, whether it's your teammate or you doing it, no matter what you're doing, always smoke the cross. It just saves you from getting sniped and getting a man down straight at the start of the round. And you always want hunker as well, no matter what, it's always hunker. Don't use Inconspicuous, just use hunker for doing this. So say you were smoking it and you were taking the bomb, one thing I like to do is I like to sort of aim my smoke over the top of that E, lands pretty much perfectly. So at the start of the round, you want to run, throw your smoke, jump and throw it as far as you can, and it'll land right about there. You can rush up with a teammate, jump across, have a teammate go to the window and just watch over you, make sure there's nothing there. If he says the window's clear, there's nothing there, just be careful there's no one in this sort of corner like I showed you before. Sometimes people do that. You can run in, get the bomb down, and once that bomb's down, it's pretty much impossible for the other team to retake it if you're set up quite well. And yeah, so that's the first rush. Right, next rush on to A. This is one that you can have your teammates help you with. Basically, don't take the bomb for this one. Have a stun, airborne hunker. Have your teammates smoke the cross, same as before. Now, this bit here, you can do it yourself. You can stun the other side of their sort of A docks, or you can have a teammate do it for you whilst you rush. Just saves you that extra second and your teammate does it for you. But if they're not going to do it, you can just go like that, stun over, smokes up, so you're pretty much clear, and you want to run and get down here as quickly as possible. Now, if you noticed I ducked my head there, that basically just minimizes the chance of them getting a headshot and an easier kill on you. Get down there, you want to pre-aim the whole way, same as before. Have your teammate on that window watching over, he can call out, and once you're here, there's no one going to be here, so have an open screen, just have a wee look in case there's anyone rushing. Right hand side, shoot the guy that's off there, check if there's one in this wee corner here, push all the way around to the spawn. And if you get to this point here and you get the bomb down, you pretty much won the round because you can call across from all three sides. And yeah, that's one of my favourite rushes I use on this map. Next rush again, so don't take the bomb for this one, and this is kind of similar to the one on defense. By the steps, you can rush all the way down here, hunker, airborne, stun over, have your teammate obviously smoke the cross. You can rush up and shoot the guy that's going to be on the steps here, and then push around into A, see if there's anyone like head glitching the bomb or anything. The only thing I would say is if you're going to get your teammate to smoke it, try get them to smoke it so the smoke lands probably about like here, because there's always going to be a sniper here on those steps back there on this wee sort of wooden head glitch. So that basically just means that if that's covered, they can't shoot you as you rush up here and kill the guy on mid steps, and you can pretty much just push around into A. You can also just push around like that, push around the smoke, lie down here, and yeah, that's a pretty good strat. So on this side of offense, there's not really anything mid you want to rush. There's only one that I have, and it entails sort of your whole team going B and you sort of going from B side. You want to run, you want to stun like over the top, sort of on the right hand side of this building. I'll show you where the stun goes off. So the stun goes off there, and it'll catch the person that's maybe rushing down this way, just in case they're planning like rushing green truck like that. So that'll stun them there. What I like to do is I like to dolphin dive like that, and pre-aim if I've got anyone stunned, because basically the bomb will like sort of cover you from anyone that's rushing that side of the blue truck. You can shoot them there. If there's nothing there, then I just like to rush all the way down. And this one is really sort of dodgy because there could be one on those steps. You can have a teammate sat there pre-aiming it, pre-aim the sort of fire, push from like that, and then from here it's up to you. You can push. I like to push onto the ladder, say there's anyone A, pick anyone off, or just flank all the way around B, get B control, and then just sort of stay up this end, just hold it down for your team. Moving on to B side, just going to start the exact same as that last rush just did. You want to stun the right hand side of B like so. It'll catch anyone sort of rush, and you want to be as quick as you can. Dolphin dive across, pre-fire if there is one, and then sort of push up, and then just be careful at sort of head glitch. If there's any sort of good teams, they'll be on that head glitch, so maybe don't push up this far unless you're sure you're going to get the kill. I like to go like this, like so, try to get across, come back and shoot one if there is one, maybe come behind one that's going to be cool. But yeah, it's a pretty simple rush. There's not really much to it. It's just the same as the last one, only instead of going mid-cut, you're coming here. Okay, so the last B rush I have got for you guys is basically, you got a smoke class on this one. You want to run, throw over the middle of this house like so. You want to rush all the way up, round like so, rush through the smoke, maybe pick off anyone that's kind of rushing into this sort of area here, go behind sandbags, pick anyone off if you can, be careful in case there's one back there. Quite useful to have a teammate also smoke that sort of mid-cut area with you, and have another teammate maybe just sat with like an FG or a bar or an STG, just watching that end as you're rushing up, and you can call out if there's anyone to your left, you can pick them off. And yeah, that's pretty much my last B rush. Right guys, that's pretty much the end of my video for the London Docks rush routes. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. Let me know in the comments below if you did. Let me know if they were useful. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, get notified every time I upload a video, and I shall see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.